George and Michele Miller are both business owners. George works in construction and has a recycling business with his father. Michele operates a commercial cleaning service she started with her mother. When they married in 2019, they didn't share the same mindset about money. For George, giving was a priority and what he attributed his success to.
My pastor was encouraging us that it's important to tithe and give.
For Michele, she found security in her bank account.
I wanted to hang on to what I had.
A year into their marriage, Michele lost one of her clients, and she started using credit cards to offset the loss.
We were just pinch and pay, barely getting by, and we were like having to cut back on our groceries, cut back on everything.
I was concerned about, becoming more and more in debt.
She was constantly worrying about it, and I'm like, honey, you have to know that we serve a God that's much more powerful. I was trying to press upon her that even if things are tight, you should still try to give back to God what is His, because ultimately it is His.
The two prayed about it, and Michele had a change of heart.
I needed to speak the word of God over the situation in agreement with my husband and trust for God's provision. I had a knowing that I needed to pray and believe. I more or less just turned everything over to Him. And I said, Lord, if you can be Lord of my life, you can be Lord of my finances.
She started putting her trust in God instead of money. And soon a new client came along that paid twice as much as the client she'd lost. Michele began tithing alongside George. Within a few months, she was able to pay off the several $1,000s of debt they'd accumulated.
I feel a level of protection and care that I have not felt in the past. And I don't want to hoard that blessing to myself. I want to share it with others.
In addition to tithing at church, the couple also started giving regularly to CBN.
What a beautiful thing to be a part of, to know that you're making a difference in this world. The disaster relief for people, help for single families, single moms, children, people in Africa that need health and medical help and healing.
I want to do it because it's helping the unfortunate, the poor, the widower.
Today, Michele's cleaning business has grown even more and is bringing in almost 3 times what it did before she started tithing. George has been promoted multiple times, and his income has doubled.
God was faithful. He opened that new avenue and a whole better job, more money.
Together, the two encourage others to give.
Sow what you have in your hand. Don't be afraid to release it. When you release it, you're opening the door for God to meet your need.
You cannot outgive God.